Hey everyone. I decided today to come with a prop. uh, has anyone ever used a neti pot before? So, for those of you who have no idea what this is, it is not a funny looking teapot, although it always makes me think of that. A neti pot is actually, I think it has its roots in Ayurvedic, maybe, but it definitely in India. And I think it's been used by yogis to clear the energy passage and balance things on the left and right side for optimal yogic practice. Um, anyway, by the way, that pause was my perfectionist rearing its head again, saying, I probably should have read up about this. Okay, guess what? We are still rolling because this is real time. And my whole idea behind this was to make this imperfect. So I am continuing on. That was my other prop that was not invited. Her name's Penny, and she was a little bit overexcited about me laughing because when I have a good time, she wants to have a good time too. But anyway, we're back. Still rolling. Penny is here again. Yes. Okay. Anyway, a neti pot. It has those roots from India and for yogic practice, but in addition to that, a lot of people use it for just clearing the nasal passages and staying healthy, whether it be because there's pollen in the air, because it feels like we've got getting sick maybe, or mucus. So it's just been one of those things that I've been doing every once in a while, especially now during this heightened viral time that we're living in. So why am I bringing this today? Well, because this morning when I was doing it, I was real time remembering, how awkward is this? And how uncomfortable is this at times? And how it's something that continually needs practice and patience. So that was like, just like my mindfulness practice. So that was the whole idea. By the way, what you do is you pour lukewarm water, and I add a little bit of salt, and you put it in one nostril, and you tilt forward and left and pour the contents of it into one nostril, and it comes out the other. You're, of course, over a sink or something appropriate. And then you can blow your nose, and then you repeat on the other side. So if it sounds weird and uncomfortable, it definitely is the first time you try it. But hey, try it. Now's a good time to try all sorts of weird things that you never tried before, right? We've got some time and space and out of our regular routine. So, enough about me. Back to the practice. Yeah, like I said, it just reminded me of how a mindfulness meditation practice or an everyday mindfulness practice continually takes patience and staying in it, ongoing practice. So, on that note, let's shift gears and begin our practice for today. So, closing the eyes. Beginning with a deep inhale, filling the lungs, filling the chest, the ribs, and with a long extended exhale, allowing everything to slowly move out of the body and empty. Again. Just beginning to settle into the body using the breath. And then inviting a mindful check-in where we begin with bringing the awareness to the physical sensations in the body. What feels most prominent today? Where does my mind go if I ask myself, what am I feeling in my body? And then when the mind gives a little clue, we thank it, release the mind, and settle into that sensation in the body. Noticing the nuances, the shades, the shapes, the texture, the tempo. Just really inhabiting sensations in the body. Allowing the breath to maintain itself as a part of this active exploration. And then gently shifting the attention away from the breath and bringing the attention to the mind. What thoughts may be passing through the mind? And just watching those thoughts travel across the mind like you would be watching clouds moving in the sky. Noticing, taking it in, and watching it move on. Just these light, airy thoughts that can move on with the flow of air. And then allowing space for a check-in with the heart and any feelings that may be especially prominent today. Perhaps giving a name to a feeling if that's possible. If not, just really leaning in just a little bit closer to whatever feeling feels most prominent. Softening, acknowledging, welcoming, recognizing the distance between the feeling and the self. Just a feeling, just a feeling. And now shifting the attention back to the breath. And we'll use the breath as the object of awareness for several minutes of a mindful meditation practice. And so tuning in to the natural rhythm of the breath, not needing to change anything, just meeting the breath right where it's at. And gently riding that breath in and out. And when the mind wanders, as it always does for all of us, just acknowledging that that is a part of this practice. Recognizing when that happens and then gently letting that go and deliberately coming back to the breath. Just this breath, and just this moment, right here, right now. So, meeting this practice today with an attitude of kindness, acknowledging that mindful meditation is an ongoing practice. There is no there. It is a getting up and doing it again, doing it differently because every day is different. And so when we can make space with an attitude of kindness and compassion and acceptance and letting go and playfulness, curiosity, we can just hold it a little lighter and remember we're in it for the long game. And so today is today. So taking this final moment to thank ourselves for sitting down and saying yes to this today. And when you're ready, coming back. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for, if you're still here, thank you for not just giving up when the camera fell. And you know why I'm still rolling is because I made a commitment to myself that this was going to be embracing imperfection. And what you're going to get in this video series of What Feels Real is also just what is real, okay? So it's like an everyday practice in a regular family with background noises and pets knocking over video cameras. So if that's your jam, I hope you come back for another one. Thanks again, and have a really nice day.